Well, hello, Thrawn One again. Uh, Today I'm going to talk to you about what I think the problem is with this GamerGate issue, and why I think the sooner this stops, the sooner it's going to help everybody. People might not be on the side of, and people that, for both sides, it's going to be good. Basically, one side of this argument puts fire on the other side, and the other side retaliates. And it's getting a little silly. For God's sakes, Anita Sarkeesian had a threat on the school that she was going to of a mass shooting. That's not funny. That's Whoever thought that was funny, you're sick, you're twisted, and you need help. You really do need help. I want to put my views across about Anita Sarkeesian. Okay, I agree with her that gaming is not inclusive to women. It doesn't include women as much as I'd like, because I have met women during gaming, and the culture is it depends who they are. The younger they are, the less they're inclined to accept a woman in our culture. But some famous women, we're talking Felicia Day, Dex Bonus, Dodger, Lisa Foyles, people like that are famous women in the gaming strata because they are fans of games, and you can tell that. They're nerds. They know their games. And I do feel that it's a good thing that there are women like that here, because it shows that women can be accepted in gaming culture, which I am glad they can. For God's sakes, if a woman said, "I beat you in Battlefield 4," I'm like, okay, how the hell did you do it? I'm not a very good player, but how did you do it? How did you beat me? I want to learn. It's not, get out and go and make me a sandwich. Well, I can go and make myself a bloody sandwich. I don't need you. Play the game. That's the kind of thing. One of the things that really is sort of strange is, go and make me a sandwich, woman. And why is that a thing? It's sort of insulting yourself, because are you too fucking lazy? Do you not know how to make one? It's two pieces of bread and whatever you want in the middle. Okay, now, I do feel, I know where some people are coming from with Anita Sarkeesian's videos, tropes versus women in video games. I know where everyone is coming from, but the reason I'm coming from a different perspective is, the more women in gaming, the better. The more chance that you're going to meet someone who is into games like you, and you can get along that way. It's the reason I don't like Anita Sarkeesian's videos in particular is that the way she does them is too, how should I put this, abrasive. She has this habit of basically saying that all gamers are misogynists. We aren't all misogynists. Let's face it, women on Twitch use misogyny for game to their advantage. You have seen people on Twitch who have basically twice the size picture of themselves and a barely small picture of the game that they're playing, because they don't really, and their cleavage is out, and I think that's a problem. That is the kind of woman I do not want playing games. She is just trying to make money. She might be enjoying the games, but I don't want her. I'm sorry. That is the kind of woman I don't want in the gaming strata. You can go off and do porn as much as I care. It doesn't help women. It doesn't help gamers. the only person it helps is the woman putting out her cleavage to make a little bit of money. For God's sake, I saw a stream where somebody had a gift list. And if you got a gift list, if you bought a gift, you got a shout out. And I clicked on the gift list just for a laugh to see what she wanted. Face cream. She wanted face cream. Okay, how much was the face cream, I hear you ask? $150 a bottle. Duh! Well, it's the new kind of prostitution, isn't it? I think that Anissa Sarkeesian should be talking about them as well, because they are a problem for male and female gamers. They're a whole problem for the gaming industry. It gives us a bad image. They're there. It's like the reply girls on YouTube. It's like, well, that was killed by basically YouTube taking out replies. Good one. I feel that this sort of way of doing things with girls showing their cleavage so that they can get stuff bought for them, it's tacky. Very tacky and very inappropriate for gamers. It's, for God's sake, there's porn on the internet. Just go and watch some porn if you want to look at tits. But that hurts the gaming industry. But it also hurts the women who are true gamers, who know how to play games. People like Dexbonus, Trade Chat, people like that. It's Nika Harper. She knows how to play games, and she's also a writer. She's very, very good. She's very good. I think that is something that basically it should be frowned upon by other female gamers, and I hope it is. I hope it's I frown upon it whenever I see a Twitch stream come up on the main page, because sometimes they do, of basically cleavage out, and it's like, oh, for God bloody sakes. Most of the time, it's not playing anything interesting, it's playing Minecraft. Well, there are about 1 billion fucking people playing Minecraft. I've got my own little Minecraft. I don't give a toss. The problem is that those women aren't doing anything interesting. They're just saying, look at my tits and pay me money while I play a game. Duh? You're sort of... Ugh. But I can understand why people do not like Anissa Sarkeesian's videos. They're not done the way that I think they should be done. It's not that I don't disagree with her. It's more that the way she's doing them is inflaming the gamers. From the very beginning, the whole thing has been to inflame gamers. From casual right to hardcore. And I'm not talking to people who just play Madden and Call of Duty. You're not hardcore. You're just somebody who enjoys games. This is the problem. She is lumping every single gamer out there with the same brush. And that's not fair. People play strategy games. In some strategy games, there are no women at all. So, that's the way the game's designed. Doesn't mean anything. It's like... One of the things that really pisses me off about the Anissa Sarkeesian videos is that she seems to think that every single appropriation of a woman in a game is wrong. And I can see where she's coming from, but she's coming in there too hard-handed. If she came in there, if she sort of understood, basically, don't go in there guns blazing, go in there with a light touch, basically say, okay, here is the problem, here's what the solution could be, here's how it will affect everyone, done. Not, gamers are misogynists, gamers are people of disrepute. Well, you're not. You should be trying to get gamers like myself on your side, your side, Anita, and it doesn't work. The way you're doing it doesn't work. You haven't spent the time. You haven't spent the money. I don't care what you say. You have not spent the money that you say you should have spent, that I think you should have spent on this project. You should have got a filming crew. You should have gone to the designers themselves, asked for interviews from the gaming industry. And you should have had dissenting opinions in your videos. People who do not agree with you, who think that your theory is wrong. I think with most documentaries, which basically what her videos are documentaries. They are documentaries. She should have had a dissenting opinion. Every single documentary I've ever seen that has been any good has had somebody who says these facts are wrong and has tried to convince you. And then the person who wants your opinion will say, okay, here's why he is wrong. It's more of a discussion. And they also produce facts. This is what I think Anita did wrong on a pure level. And I think one of the things she should have done was get a girl gamer. Someone who enjoys games, who is female, not her. She is the director of the documentary. She should not be speaking personally. She should be narrating, of course, and she should be giving her argument, but she should not be speaking personally as a gamer. She should say that she is, but she shouldn't be speaking personally. She should have a party who believes in her stand, and she should also have a party who does not believe in her stand quite as much. I think that would be a brilliant way of doing it, and I hope that... I know she's never going to see this, but I think everybody who sees this should understand that, okay, I don't have a problem with what she's... the idea, understanding what's wrong with having girls in games. There's nothing wrong. The problem is the way games are marketed, they're portrayed, the stigma, and how to get rid of the stigma. That's what I think should have been more important than how women are portrayed in games. If you get more women into games, the portrayal of women... well, basically, if you get more women playing games, the portrayal of women in games will improve. Don't try and improve the portrayal of women in games, then not understand why it's not happening when basically most of the gamers in the world are men. There are a percentage of women, but it's not high enough. I don't think that gaming is something that women enjoy, and I think they should. I think they should understand it. They should enjoy it as much as men do. That is something that I think should have been the main aim of those videos. I don't think it should have been tearing apart male gamers, thinking that we're misogynist pigs for playing games that we love. The problem I have is that you cannot say that some games that are classics to men, that are classic titles, are misogynistic. We will get our ire up. It'll get us annoyed. With some things in a last video got me annoyed, because even though I hadn't played Dragon Age, the original Dragon Age, I knew that some of the bits that she was talking about, that she'd taken clips from, were out of bloody context. There was no context for the parts that she'd actually shown, and that is the problem. To a passerby on this, it's gamers are bad. Well, we're not bad people. For God's sakes, Will Ferrell, the actor, I'm not sure if he's done it yet or not, is going to be doing a stream to support cancer. And basically all he is doing is playing games. Will Ferrell just plays games. And he talks to the audience and things like that. That is basically streaming it on Twitch. That is a good thing for gamers. That is a good thing for cancer. That is a good thing for everyone. Nobody is losing out on that deal. Nobody. Will Ferrell's having fun. You're watching Will Ferrell have fun. If you give something to Jerry, that's fine. If not, you give something by watching it through the adverts. That's fine. Everybody wins. Nobody loses. With Anita Sarkeesian's videos, everybody loses. Feminists lose because they get tarnished with this brush of being insane. Gamers lose because we get tarnished with being complete misogynists. And the game public in general lose because basically they don't want to touch gaming with a 50-foot bloody barge pole. And I think that is sad. I really do. I really think this should be stopped. I think this GamerGate bullshit should just end. I think it's gone on long enough. Just end it. Just let's get this shit ended. Let's call a fucking truce because it's hurting everybody. It's hurting Anita Sarkeesian. It's hurting the gamers. It's hurting everyone. So let's just shut this whole shit down. Let's leave each other in our camps and let's just call a truce for a month. Okay, a week. A day. Anything. Let's not bite each other's asses for a day. And let's see if we can actually have a nice time on Twitter, on YouTube, on things like that. And let's just play the games we love. And let's just enjoy a medium we enjoy immensely. Let's not get bullshitty about games. Okay, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Click the links in the outro. Hope you enjoy the outro.